I'm Jayla.
I'm Matthew.
And we are Lamonce! Yeah! Guess what?
We're reacting to K-12.
By guess who? The one and only
Melanie
Martinez!
Okay, so
we just had a conversation about her before we came because, you know, we're pretty big fans. I'm not gonna lie. We know about her scandals. We know all her music. We loved her ever since, well, middle school.
Yeah.
So, but I got into her in 9th grade, so I was a little bit late. But
I got into her like late 8th grade and then early 9th grade because I feel like it was a year after she put out Crybaby that I really got into her. But yeah.
We're very nervous yet very excited for this album because we loved the other one so much that it has such a special place in our hearts to us, it feels like. And if this one doesn't really live up to what that one was, I mean, I know that it's not going to be a bad album. Like, it's Melanie Martinez. Her production value is always amazing. Very unique, different. Her entire style is just so cool. And like, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about the concept. I'm just worried about the sound of it being different.
Because she said that the sound's going to be really different from Crybaby, and it's like Crybaby is all we know from her, so that's what we kind of expect going into it. But like, I just feel like I don't think it's going to be a drastic change, but like, what if it is? You know, there's always
especially because of her like trailer for the music, the film. It feels like it won't be
in the
that different. Yeah, and I like the scary little like marimba noises or whatever. She's very much grown and matured. I mean, she's 24 now. Like, she's a grown woman. So I know that the sound's going to be different in a way because she's obviously grown so much. Whenever we listen to her albums, we almost feel like we are her in a sense. Because you don't even have to go through her situation to relate to her music. You can just hear the emotion in her voice, and it's like it's compelling.
She puts you there.
It's what's it called? Contagious. And
she's a good storyteller.
Talent. Yeah. Let's get into this reaction.
Period.
All right, y'all. First track. Wheels on the bus.
Wait! I have a weird theory, and I don't know if it's true, and I don't know if I want to say it because I don't want to look dumb. If you look at the track list, like, Wheels on the Bus and then High School Sweethearts. So my theory is, like, in the film, I feel like each song is going to represent a grade level. Because K through 12, that's 13 things.
Yeah! I feel like we didn't know this was going to happen.
I'm scared.
I think that the beat's going to drop. Okay.
Looking out the window and this
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but it's so good already. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just gonna start over.
Yeah. Should we look at the lyrics while she
Yeah.
It's cold outside. There are two boys yelling behind, being terrified. Got the keys as they pass me by, and I'm trying not to look across
Her
the
voice is
aisle.
adorable.
Spot her hand down his pants.
Okay.
I know he's speaking in the rearview mirror. He says
little weird, right?
nothing, trying to
Staring at
ignore
them with fingers and everything.
That's nasty.
Wheels on the
Why is this a song?
I love the flow that she has.
Hey.
She doesn't make me want to skip anything.
Right. Oh, it's not over.
She tricked us.
I like the little sound effects in the background.
I'm telling you, her production. Let me see her production. Alright, Wheels on the Bus is a go for me. Period.
That deserves a star. Okay. But my take on the song is, I like it, But I feel like it's like the first song that she's made where it's like relating to a character. You can't really relate this to like real life, like most of her songs. She's just talking about being on a bus, Jason with his butt on the glass.
Who's Jason?
And a bus driver. Like, I don't think this applies to real life. Like it usually would in her Crybaby album. I feel like this might be for the film specifically.
The only thing that I hear different from Crybaby is that the entire melody of it all just sounds a little bit happier.
Yeah.
Even though it's still, she's so good at doing that. It's like she's executing an entire topic that's going to be difficult to think about, visualize, and like deal with, but she makes it sound like it's okay. You know, she did that with her Crybaby album. Like, you could hear the pain in her voice, but the production of it was so dark, yet so like it uplifts you because it's such a good beat. But this is like, it's a whole situation, really. Like, if I envision myself in this situation, and like if this ever happened to me, that's not the sound I would imagine behind it.
Yeah.
So I just think it's really cool because of that, and I think that that's one of the things that differ between the two albums. But yeah, next track, Class Fight.
There was a middle of class and the teacher wasn't looking.
Okay.
I like that background so far.
Kelly had a fat and trouble was cooking.
Kelly.
I just waited till recess to make her pay.
Oh, she really want him, don't she?
Ooh. It sounds.
Are you gonna hear the punches when I did
I
that?
love that this is still so childlike in the background.
And it's so chill. There isn't like a beat that's like
crazy. Like, she really makes you focus in on what she's saying, and it's so dope.
Her face is up and her hands were bloody.
she really hit her.
We were in the playground, things were getting
I could just envision her in the playground fighting a girl.
I could too.
cause I avoided the throat.
See how catchy it already is?
Yeah.
So, is this about her or like the character?
See, yeah, because she was talking about
I know
Kelly.
she didn't do this in real life.
She's talking about a girl named Kelly and Brandon. I feel like this is relating to the film story because, like,
either way,
it's good. Like, I like it.
Wheels on the Bus, I vibed with more.
Another
course,
dark theme, but a light
again.
setting, like a light sound.
The principal. Ooh, this must be after she got in that fight.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. I like this one already. Boom, boom. I told you. I already love stuff that goes boom,
Boom.
boom, boom.
Where's she singing? Oh. That violin.
Yeah.
You hear it?
I don't know what that is. Yeah, that kind of sounds. I like that you can hear the small things, like the little telephone is still ringing in the background.
I like little sound effects. Like, I can genuinely.
That's what makes her music, to be
What
honest.
if it's the sounds from the film? Like, phones are ringing while in the film.
Probably.
Like the
I'm
background
kidding.
noises.
Yeah, probably. Period. Wow. This is such a movie moment. Well, it's
This
a film.
does sound like a
But I mean, like,
soundtrack.
yeah.
I think this is calling out, like, the office, like Congress and like all that, because like
You meant like the TV show?
no,
I didn't get that.
like Congress, because they're like higher up, and like she's saying, where's the principal? Like, where, like, you're killing our dreams. Like, principals don't really kill dreams. I mean, they do, but like she's not in, I feel like that might be a metaphor for
You know
something.
what? That's actually really good. For this film, I could see it being direct and being the principal, but as it applying to real life, like grown people listen to this, they're probably like, I don't go to school, but I sure do know Trump is president.
Yeah. Because
You know
if you
what I
think
mean?
about it, principals don't make that much money.
They don't. Well, I love the lyrical content in it. Actually, I just love the entire thing. I don't feel like I'm not gonna like anything yet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know it's really early, but
Like,
just because I'm
Dang, we're only 3 songs
visualizing.
in. It feels like we've been like
We've been through it all. It feels
it's
like
a
it.
story, and that she keeps telling it, and it's like we get more deeper in
This
What?
film is gonna be so great. Next track. Why don't you take this one away, Matthew?
it. Show and tell. What is she showing us?
What is she telling us?
Oh, I could just.
I can see it right now. They're at the
roller
playground.
coaster? I was like,
They're
a roller
at
coaster.
school.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking about that.
You pull me by my hair like I'm never there.
Okay, relatable.
This sounds like something else.
They break my heart 'cause I'm over here working my stuff.
Okay, this is gonna be one of them underrated ones that I'm gonna
Wait,
fall in love with.
you
What?
said working my. This isn't the trailer for the.
Yeah, I saw.
Are you listening
Hey,
This is my favorite. I'm sorry. This is better than Wheels on the Bus for me.
It's darker.
It's darker and I
reminds me
love
more
it.
of Crybaby.
That's the thing. I love it. When you're just feeling like you're being used and you just don't
Yeah.
feel like anybody really appreciates you, but they can literally spread all this stuff about you. Personally, we're kind of lucky that doesn't happen much
Yeah.
with us. Like, I remember in middle school, which of course, how perfect, because it's literally about, you know, K through 12. So it's like probably almost getting there. But for us, we're in high school. That doesn't happen much at our school, at least. I know it still happens in high school, but it reminds me back of the middle school days. This would have been perfect to hear.
Yeah. I think it's about her being a public figure. Something about buy and sell me.
Like I'm a,
Like she's a
product
product.
for society.
That's just deep.
Especially because nobody really knows what it feels like to be a celebrity. Like, we can
Yeah.
assume, like, it's so
It's
horrible.
great.
It's so... No, because I know that everybody always does that thing where they're like, y'all think it's easy to be a celebrity, but it's not. So now we all kind of have this in our head. Like,
Yeah.
as cool as it is, I know that it's hard to always have something... Like, you might do something bad, and it seems so much worse
Yeah.
than when, like, someone like us does it. Like, we don't
Right.
get as much heat. But we don't realize that it's, like, literally the worst thing in the world sometimes. Like, you can't go out and do
Yeah.
regular things.
You can't
You're
even
put on
shop.
blast for for basically doing nothing sometimes. Next track.
Nurse's office. Got a boo-boo.
Me when I sneeze. Bless you.
Cut me, punch me, just let me go.
Wait, Pop. I just want to let me say one thing. This is the little snippet that she posted when she posted the TV spot on, like, when MTV VMAs, whatever. This is the song that I've been looking forward to from that small snippet.
Really? Well, it has a star beside it, so it must be good.
I memorized a little bit of the chorus because I rewatched that trailer a lot.
I heard you. Yeah, you told me that.
Oh my god, this is a. Okay.
Yeah, I'm coughing.
Why is she bleed? Oh.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we'll talk about it after, but
Oh, this is the part. Everybody thought it was called Pink Slip.
I bet I would have too.
Ooh, that whole, like, run.
Wow, the airiness in her voice reminds me of Orange.
Yeah.
This song is okay. It's halfway.
Also on
Taking that
Crybabies.
cough medicine. Oh, okay. So far
Yeah.
we're halfway through this song, and I love the metaphor already about, like, a Band-Aid won't heal it. It's like sometimes
Yes.
salt goes deeper into the cut. Wait, I said something about a salt and cut before. I remember one time, I'm not going to tell you who said this, what gender said this, but this person said that they were so hardly stabbed in the back, it didn't even feel like a cut, you know what I mean? Like, a Band-Aid wouldn't heal this situation. This person always spoke in metaphors, and I actually got this one.
It goes
I feel like
deeper.
I don't know what she's talking about, but something's hurting her to the point where I know it's not school, she doesn't go to school, she's 24, but
Yeah.
it's like
She's like
I love how there's so many different ways you could look at this. Oh my gosh.
because, like,
People, like, force themselves to, like, throw up so they don't have to go to school. That's how bad it is for some people.
it could be It could be about mental health too. Like Band-Aids won't heal it. Like I'm hurting, but you can't fix it with just certain things.
Or words.
I love that. Dun dun dun.
This all sounds like stuff that we kind of heard before, but she actually put it into something. Oh my gosh, it works so well. That was a baby.
What is that instrument?
I don't know if that's a baby. I think that's a fact. I mean, did I say a baby? I meant to say an instrument. Or is that a boy? Whatever.
This is my favorite right now. Like,
it's so cool. Like, who would put coughs like that? I know that some rappers sound like they coughing in their music.
This is like a genuine like soundtrack, because I feel like the coughs are from the film.
Maybe.
Like, it's just like wild. All right, so the next track.
Drama Club.
This is about drama. Period. What if this is about? We're not even gonna say name.
This is the Bob. Just
Sounds about it.
It is. I'm gonna love it too. Period. This sounds like something that should be in Euphoria.
How do we do the same movements? So she's like fed up with the drama. She's done.
I hope that you understood what she just said. I love the.
Yeah. This is my favorite.
You know what? This is a whole song. You know how many people, I don't know if this is a popular one, but you know how many people need to be listening to this, like at schools and stuff? Oh my gosh, just walking through the school, while like through the hallway while all the kids are there.
Like,
I never signed up for your drama,
This song is like relatable to everybody, because everybody has people who want drama, but you're like not about it, but you still get dragged in it.
Guess what? I didn't sign up for your drama!
And
because
I'm not
literally
gonna
you do
sign
get
up.
involved sometimes, even though you had nothing
You
to
just
do
get
with
dragged
it.
into it.
And I didn't ask to be dragged up. I meant no.
Oh, I like the switch. It sounds like
This should be in the haunting. Next track.
strawberry shortcake.
Feeling on the shore of my naked body.
Me, because I hate it.
Stand back, watch it taking shape.
Oh,
I'm so good at looking at her.
Wondering why I don't look.
Is she in middle school now?
Taking shape.
We are on the 7th track. She's in middle
She's
school.
in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Because kindergarten doesn't really.
Oh my gosh, I hope she talks about periods. Oh, it is strawberry, ain't it?
Must preach to make sure I'm pure, but I never really cared about this shit before. Look around the room to whoever wants me.
That is so sad.
You know what? The
that's
amount of
me.
conversations that we've had about this certain topic is ridiculous.
'Cause my skirt is too short. It's my fault, it's my fault.
Pause. It's not your fault. You know why? Because guess what? Do what you want with your body. We support it.
It's my bad. No one taught them not to grab. Now the boys wanna taste the strawberries.
So it is about sexual assault, right?
Gotta make sure. 'Cause it's how I look and not what I think.
Oh.
She's killing me.
Body I
Oh my god.
just teach him to keep it in his pants and tell him to stop.
Oh my gosh!
She's spitting number facts. Okay, so
Wow!
It's
You
saying
explain
facts.
it. Too much for me.
So, like, she's saying you shouldn't put down, like, the body that someone has and what they wear and everything. You need to start
Keeping your ish in your pants.
yeah, telling guys to, like,
They're calling.
stop and, like,
I told you how
like,
much you do it.
I feel like she's always talking about teaching them when they're young, so they don't do that.
And the fact that she went from being in the beginning from it's my fault to wait a second.
Yeah.
It's not
your
my fault. You need to teach your little boy to keep his stuff in his pants, and then maybe stuff like this won't happen. It's easy.
Right.
I think this is my favorite message. Actually, I know it's my favorite message because I live it every day, bro. It's so annoying.
It's a sad reality.
So mad. It's like, it's such a real life thing, but somehow I'm still in this whole movie vibe. Like, when we're done with this album, I'm still gonna feel like, where am I?
Right.
Next track.
Lunchbox.
Too bad we never eat lunch. We can't relate.
We go out to eat.
Every day. He's like,
We always talk about that.
okay, so her and her friends are always talking about some, let's sit in the back of the lunchroom table, let's talk about the cash we want, let's talk about the dudes we want to smash, you know. So let's see where this goes. I just didn't know if you could
And then
hear
she said,
it.
then I'll ignore your.
Hmm?
And then she said, then I'll ignore your ass. Like whenever we're not at lunch, basically. So like they're fake friends.
We'll
We
see.
don't have
That's
them.
why they're called lunchbox friends and not like friends.
Yeah.
I like how we're just 5 lines in.
Hey.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so accurate. Okay.
Wow.
We know what she said. I can see this being a really good visual for the whole thing. I can see this being like probably one of the best for me. That and like the sick one, of course. Basically what we got from the song is that she doesn't want no lunchbox friends. She don't want just them temporary. We talk
Just
crap
being
at the lunch
fake.
table. Yeah, like just being fake, talking mess about everybody else,
Yeah.
and like not being honest with each other and being like real friends.
She
Like
wants
it's just
something real.
right. She wants what we have. This reminds me of when we did that
Yeah.
fake hug. Next track.
Orange juice or OJ for short. Like me. Take it down your throat. I'm watching from the bathroom, making sure I don't choke. Sometimes like yeah. My phone goes around of your butt.
I don't get it. Help, because I know that was a
Oh
lot.
my god. Is this about bulimia? I get the metaphor now.
You turn into orange juice. Oh,
You turn oranges to orange juice.
oh, I missed that part. That's not good. How did she come up with that line? You turn oranges into orange juice.
Because it relates a lot because
Well, guess
school
what?
lunches did sell like orange juice, like in the cafeteria instead of milk sometimes. I don't know if yours is like that, but
True.
it's a cool metaphor, but it's a sad topic.
Wow. Imagine just not understanding that. I look so pissed off looking at those skinny girls over there.
It's just how she put the metaphors together and everything, like genius. Like I feel like this topic was really needed to be like spoken on. I'm really glad that she made a song about it because a lot of people go through it and not a lot of people talk about it.
And like the whole metaphor is just so cool. Like I don't know how she came up with the whole orange
Yeah,
juice.
like how did that even click in her head? Like
Next track.
detention. Something I used to be in a lot.
Really?
I was only in there once.
I never got it.
Oh.
Period.
Oh.
I love this. Wait for it.
Oh.
I like the bass in this one.
Wait, I have to speak on that.
Okay. I
She
missed
said,
it. I talked.
Pretending everything's alright is detention. And you were like, are you okay? So like, her pretending to be okay is her own detention.
That's like your
like
own
mentally.
jail. So.
Is the tension when I go home and you see now it's not the time.
That sounds like an old like.
Wow, bro. I love that when they added in that 80s.
Yeah.
It sounds like that little Stranger Things, like.
Yeah.
But Wow.
Okay, I can't. It's like she was screaming, but softly.
Wow.
It's like when you laugh in the classroom, but you can't laugh out loud, so you're holding it and you're like...
That's my detention.
The switch up and the bridge and like just the message too about...
Felt like a real song
okay.
though.
Yeah.
I didn't really hear that as like in a what's it called? A film.
Oh.
It reminded me of like real life. I guess it's because we've been away from the album for a minute because
I
we
feel like
took a little break.
if there was a single, this would be one of the singles because it doesn't
Yeah.
have like a lot of sound effects from like it sounds like the film.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Teacher's pet. Sorry.
Teacher's
1, 2, 3.
Oh. Is that a fly?
Oh, in the
Yeah.
Ew.
I like the production though. Like the...
Okay, let's be honest. It's a really good song. But I'm ready. Let me see. See how good it is?
Yeah.
The harmonies are super nice. Because it's nasty, bro.
Even though the meaning was like, oh, gross, it was still
But it was
good.
such a, yeah.
Like even the lyrics, like I was seeing myself like singing them. Like each
Yeah.
song on this album, I'm catching on to.
Next track. High school sweetheart. Yes.
Oh my god.
These are the requirements.
It's so slow.
Step 1, you must accept that I'm
This one's different.
Step 2, this is a waste if you can't hold me down the finish line. Step 3, give me if you can't handle.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Don't waste your time with me. Don't be a true love.
People need requirements. I love that she's grown from like through the story from like wanting everybody just because they want her, because you know she just take what she can get. Now she's like
Setting standards.
you got goals to reach. You're not just about to get none of this cake.
We just be honest.
I like that.
Yes. Oh,
I like that.
it's weird how different an artist loves.
That's what I was about to say. Exactly. You took the words straight out of my mouth. I love the album cover.
Yeah, it's a school, right?
Melanie's just never gonna disappoint me. I'm convinced.
There-
Imagine if she drops like a 5th album and then she's like deemed queen of the alternatives.
Last track,
Recess. Her voice is so beautiful.
Ooh, I like the little.
The bass too. It's just so simple in the back.
Wait. So even though she's like, she should be happy about all of this.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. Y'all, that was our reaction to Melanie Martinez, K-12. No,
what
album.
a journey.
Honestly.
Like,
she put me in her world.
okay, so from Wheels on the Bus to Recess, it felt like a whole story. We were really nervous because like it's been 4 years since Crybaby, and Crybaby was such a masterpiece. Like this was a perfect follow-up to it.
Honestly.
Really rare to find an album that is just good through and through. If you like this video, give it a, I mean if you
Give
enjoy
it a
this video,
like.
give it a like, comment, subscribe, share,
All the
whatever you
stuff.
want.
Yeah.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Guess go to market this round.